List of capitals in the United States.
Washington, D.C., has been the capital of the United States since 1800. 8 other cities have served as the meeting place for the U.S. Congress and are therefore considered to have once been the capital of the United States. In addition, each of the 50 U.S. states in the 5 principal territories of the United States maintains its own capital.
State capitals.
In 33 of the 50 U.S. states, the state capital is not the state's most populous city. Only 2 of the state capitals, Trenton, New Jersey, and Carson City, Nevada, border another state, while Juneau, Alaska, shares a border with the Canadian province of British Columbia. The dates listed in the following table indicate the year in which the city started to continuously serve as the state's sole capital. Most states have changed their capital city at least once. See historical state capitals for details.
Insular area capitals.
An insular area is a United States territory that is neither a part of one of the 50 states nor a part of the District of Columbia, the nation's federal district. Those insular areas with territorial capitals are listed below.
Former national capitals. United States.
From 1774 to 1800, Congress met in numerous locations. Therefore, the following cities can be said to have once been the United States capital. Carpenter's Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, September 5, 1774 to October 24, 1774. Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, May 10, 1775 to December 12, 1776. Henry Fite House, Baltimore, Maryland, December 20, 1776 to February 27, 1777. Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, March 4, 1777 to September 18, 1777. Courthouse, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, September 27, 1777. One day. Courthouse, York, Pennsylvania, September 30, 1777 to June 2, 1778. Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, July 27, 1778 to March 1, 1781. Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, March 1, 1781 to June 21, 1783. Nassau Hall, Princeton, New Jersey, June 30, 1783 to November 4, 1783. Maryland State House, Annapolis, Maryland, November 26, 1783 to August 19, 1784. French Arms Tavern, Trenton, New Jersey, November 1, 1784 to December 24, 1784. City Hall, Federal Hall, New York City, New York, January 11, 1785 to autumn 1788. Federal Hall, New York City, New York, March 4, 1789 to December 5, 1790. Congress Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, December 6, 1790 to May 14, 1800. United States Capitol, Washington, D.C. November 17, 1800 to December 8, 1815. Old Brick Capitol, Washington, D.C. December 8, 1815 to 1825. United States Capitol, Washington, D.C. 1825 to present.
Kingdom and Republic of Hawaii.
Prior to becoming a territory of the United States in 1898, Hawaii was an independent nation. 5 sites served as its capital. Waikiki served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1795–1796. Hilo served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1796–1803. Kailua Kona served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1812–1820. Lahaina served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1820–1845. Honolulu served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1803–1812. Served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1845 January 17, 1893. Served as the seat of the Provisional Government of Hawaii after the overthrow of the Kingdom of Hawaii, January 17, 1893, July 4, 1894. served as the capital of the Republic of Hawaii when it was established on July 4, 1894 until the Republic was annexed by the United States on July 7, 1898 under the Newlands Resolution to become the Territory of Hawaii. On becoming a state in 1959, Honolulu became the capital of the state of Hawaii, served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1803-1812, served as the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, 1845 January 17, 1893, served as the seat of the Provisional Government of Hawaii after the overthrow of the Kingdom of Hawaii, January 17, 1893, July 4, 1894, served as the capital of the Republic of Hawaii when it was established on July 4, 1894 until the Republic was annexed by the United States on July 7, 1898 under the Newlands Resolution to become the Territory of Hawaii. On becoming a state in 1959, Honolulu became the capital of the state of Hawaii.
Republic of Texas.
Before joining the United States under the Texas annexation in 1845, Texas was an independent nation known as the Republic of Texas. 7 cities served as its capital. Washington, now Washington on the Brazos, 1836, Harrisburg, 1836, Galveston, 1836, Valesco, 1836, West Columbia, 1836, Houston, 1837-1839, Austin, 1839-1845.
Unrecognized national capitals.
There have been a handful of nations within the current borders of the United States which were never officially recognized as legally independent sovereign entities. However, these nations did have de facto control over their respective regions during their existence.
Vermont Republic.
Before joining the United States as the 14th state, Vermont was an independent republic known as the Vermont Republic. 2 cities served as the capital of the republic. Westminster, 1777, Windsor, 1777-1791. The current capital of the state of Vermont is Montpelier.
Confederate States of America.
The Confederate States of America had 3 capitals during its existence. Montgomery, Alabama, February 4, 1861, May 29, 1861, Richmond, Virginia, May 6, 1861, declared, April 3, 1865, Danville, Virginia, April 3, 1865, April 10, 1865. The Confederate Constitutional Convention was held in Montgomery, Alabama, in December 1860 because it was the largest and most influential city in the geographic center of the original 7 Confederate states, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana and Texas, that planned to secede from the Union. The first Confederate capital was established on February 4, 1861 in Montgomery and remained there until it was moved to Richmond after Virginia joined the Confederacy on May 23, 1861. As the Army of Northern Virginia was pushed farther south and Richmond fell under the Federal guns in early 1865, the Confederate government fled using the only viable railroad line available on April 2, 1865 to Danville, Virginia. The CSA state capitals remained the same as when each state seceded from the Union. Some of the capitals were moved temporarily in an effort to stay ahead of the advancing Federals. As Confederate areas were occupied, the U.S. Army established military districts to govern each area. Following the surrender of General Lee's Army of Northern Virginia in Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia, which ended the American Civil War on April 9, 1865, the 11 Southern states that seceded from the United States of America to create the Confederate States of America, gradually had their senators and representatives recognized and seated by Congress starting with Tennessee on July 24, 1866, then Arkansas on June 22, 1868, Louisiana, Florida, North Carolina and South Carolina on June 25, 1868, then Alabama on July 14, 1868, then Virginia on January 26, 1870, then Mississippi on February 23, 1870, then Texas on March 30, 1870 and finally Georgia on July 15, 1870. There is some disagreement over whether this recognition by Congress is what determines the status of statehood. The U.S. Supreme Court decision in Texas v. White raises questions on this point, where the court ruled that Texas never left the Union, and essentially that once a territory is admitted and recognized as a state, it is in perpetuity a state in the Union. The court did allow some possibility of divisibility of the Union through revolution, or through consent of the states.
State of Franklin.
The state of Franklin was an autonomous, secessionist United States territory created, not long after the end of the American Revolution, from territory that later was ceded by North Carolina to the federal government. Franklin's territory later became part of the state of Tennessee. Franklin was never officially admitted into the Union of the United States and existed for only 4 years. Jonesboro, Tennessee, 1784, Grinnell, Tennessee, 1785.
State of Muskogee.
The state of Muskogee was a short-lived Native American state in Florida. It consisted of several tribes of Creeks and Seminoles. It existed from 1799 to 1803. It had one capital, Miccosukee, 1799 to 1803.
Republic of West Florida.
The Republic of West Florida was a short-lived republic consisting of parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida and Alabama. St. Francisville, Louisiana, 1810.
Republic of Indian Stream.
The Republic of Indian Stream was an unrecognized independent nation within the present state of New Hampshire. Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, 1832-1835.
California Republic.
Before being annexed by the United States in 1848, following the Mexican-American War, a small portion of north-central California declared itself the California Republic, in an act of independence from Mexico, in 1846, see Bear Flag Revolt. The Republic only existed a month before it disbanded itself, to join the advancing American Army and therefore became part of the United States. The very short-lived California Republic was never recognized by the United States, Mexico or any other nation. There was one de facto capital of the California Republic. Sonoma, 1846.
Historical state capitals.
Most of the original 13 colonies had their capitals occupied or attacked by the British during the American Revolution. State governments operated where and as they could. The city of New York was occupied by British troops from 1776 to 1783. A similar situation occurred during the War of 1812, during the American Civil War in many Confederate states, and during the Pueblo Revolt of 1680 to 1692 in New Mexico. 22 state capitals have been a capital longer than their state has been a state, since they served as the capital of a predecessor territory, colony, or republic. Boston, Massachusetts, has been a capital city continuously since 1630, making it the longest-running U.S. capital. Santa Fe, New Mexico, has been a capital city, the longest, having become capital in 1610 and interrupted only by the Pueblo Revolt of 1680 to 1692. The table below includes the following information: the state, the year in which statehood was granted, and the state's capital, as of 2010, are shown in bold. The year listed for each capital is the starting date. The ending date is the starting date for the successor unless otherwise indicated. In many cases, former capital cities of states are outside the current state borders. These cities are indicated with the abbreviated name of the state in which the city is located,